I didn't even have a fucking chance to enjoy any of my motherfucking food.
And it's homemade from Blitz.
Goddamn late. I'm so fucking late.
No, Bubba's my god. Yeah, Mr. Good 1911.
Lummy, is it hot in here?
It's a little warm.
Don't come rolling in there like you just got some dick, bitch.
You probably did.
He spanked me.
Good morning, DJ Brown.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spot Show.
Lummy, will you join my class action work harassment lawsuit, please?
I'm in.
I mean, these two here.
Why? What's wrong?
I mean, Lummy and I in here,
Hurts.
we're in here handling business. We're getting ready. I'm like, hey, Lummy, we're going to do better help next, okay? He's like, aye, Skipper. Then I'm like, I got to do some shout-outs to some guys that just cash-apped me and some Venmo. And then I'm going to probably try to talk about the new tumblers a little bit. We're like, we're doing show stuff, right? You two are out there playing Wizard of Oz, ass grabbing, and then she opens the door and she's like, he spanked me. And then we open up the mics
Twice.
and they like,
Hurt.
And then Anna, you're such a paper tiger. I tell Anna you're a paper tiger, and you know what she comes back with? That's part of my brand.
It is.
And then I'm thinking, bitch, you're talking about, and you really do have a brand. You have your own T-shirt. You're a huge co-host. I let you soar. I don't put any limitations on anything you can do. Like, I don't monitor your tweets. I don't I just be you. Be you. Give me some content. Let me make you a star, bitch. Let me make you a star, bitch. And I am to the point where you now, you narcissistic bitch, think that you got a brand. And I love it. Did you ever think
Did I have my own Paper Tiger brand?
That you would have literally kind of you've branded yourself. You have your personality and your co-hostness, and the show that you're on has developed into a little mini brand.
No, I never.
For real, it's mind blowing.
No, and I tell you, I talk to bone people frequently, and it's really, really sad.
Like they don't have brands.
grateful.
There's no brands over there.
No.
And the people that have the bigger shows, they don't want their underlings to have brands.
Actually, no, they don't.
They don't. They don't want their females to be, their own T-shirt and to spread their wings and to brand out and be big.
No,
and
quite the opposite.
do their own show, sub-brand within the brand. You know what I'm saying? Fragment up. The mothership is the Bubba Army Radio. But then, go be a star, bitch. Let me, I've made you a star. You're a virtual slow adult.
Yes, I am.
And you're the most popular person on the show.
Thank you, Bubba.
I mean, look at I have the ability to put people over. Look at you, Blitz. TV wiring up, bad mood, negative. Now look at you.
Still the same.
But you're getting paid for it.
Yes.
So Anna, is it not looking? When we talk about the across the street, how good we are and how happy we are, and we get 5 weeks paid vacation, and we've been able to set up this Ponzi scheme where the Diacos have paid these offshore Asians to and Indian telemarketers to have fake names, and and they're funding it all.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys could find doctors and lawyers to fund your fund, wouldn't you do it too? Of course you would.
It's actually really sad over there right now.
Really? Can you give me a little?
Yeah. Well, yes, I can say this, I think.
Well, let's not get our friends in trouble.
No.
I'm
not. I'm just stating what's happening over there is, even though there's, some opportunities opening up under unfortunate circumstances, instead of promoting people within the station, they're bringing people who are already full-time from other stations to fill in on one of the biggest shows, one of the biggest programs that they offer.
You mean on their 101.5 morning deal? Rather than to promote within their...
No.
On that I just sent you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Drew's gone?
Well...
Indefinitely. But
he's still works for the company, and he's going to return, but he's gone.
One more show for Drew Garabo as he leaves radio for cancer treatment. I did not know. I just, texted Drew about a month ago.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago was his quote-unquote last show.
Really?
Yeah.
The first victim of Drew Garbo's cancer was his sleep. It's tough to doze.
It's a long article,
all right,
by the way.
cool.
Yeah, it's real long, but it's Chris Spada wrote it.
No, okay. Well, I love Chris's work.
That's why I sent it to you.
What is it saying that Drew's going to do? What's next for him?
I've been kind of following along on Facebook a little bit. He just needs to focus on his treatment. I think a lot of days he's just too weak to do radio, 4 hours of radio and host a show. You know how taxing it is.
Is he going to be able to? I'm sure that he probably has a pension. I think he's been there more than 10 years. So I would think that
with Cox, I think
he might. Blitz gets some type of pension. Bill, I'm saying
he's quote unquote still with the company.
Well, I think his contract ends in December.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that they'll pay him through his contract, and then I don't think they will. But maybe at that point he will have became healthier and could.
That's the goal.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're going for.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, then perfect. I mean, not perfect with my friend Drew and his health.
It's as good as it's going to be in the situation.
And kudos to them for, paying him while he gets better, and hopefully you'll continue to pay him and give him a new deal when if he's available. Hopefully when he's available in January. So within this world, though, it's causing a crap storm?
Well, yes and no. I think I'm actually more angry than the people it's affecting, but it just seems that they're trying every which way not to, pay people that they don't have to. They're asking people who are already full-time to fill in versus promoting people that have been working their asses off for years and saying, hey, why don't you take the spot in Drew's absence?
Let John Senning do it.
John Senning is full-time, and he is hosting the show.
All right.
But they want people to be there with him, so he doesn't have to do it by himself.
It's just John and Drew. It was just John and Drew for like the last couple of years.
So why don't they just promote somebody on Johnny B's show or something?
Well,
why don't they go grab somebody from either Calta, Johnny B, or a cat named Mo?
Then they'd have to pay that person.
Well, forget about Calta's show. They're all full-time, but everybody else, they can promote, pay more, whatever, and they're not doing that. They're pulling people from the sister stations to fill in that are already full-time so that they don't have to pay them any extra, and then just kind of saying, hey, can you help us out, and we need somebody. So people who are not doing talk radio are doing 4 hours of talk radio versus having someone who does talk radio and then not promoting them, which pisses me off a lot.
Yeah, but radio,
I understand why they're doing it, but it's just
you may not.
Trash ass.
You may not, because you may not be the person that gauges what they think good is.
I don't think so.
And the fact that but maybe the person that is really in charge of figuring out who is the best at the art form and who has the most potential to be good with repetition. You're just filling it in for various other reasons.
So $25 cash PayPal.
Why would you pull from other stations when you have an all-talk radio show? Why not pull from your own station?
How I would handle it, this is how I would handle it, Anna. If I'm the program director or the general manager or the ops guy over there and I'm in charge of filling this spot and sending a partner, is I look in within the bone roster as to who is I feel the most talented that could bounce off him.
And they've done that.
And then maybe get with him and say, hey, this is your guy. He didn't have any position to say no. He's just nobody can say no over there. They tell you what you're going to do.
Yeah, I agree. That's what they should have done, but that's not what they're doing.
I know. So they're going outside of the market and finding people from Orlando.
No. They're going to like Hot or 97X or whatever, and pulling people that are already full time and just saying
because they don't have to pay them for this extra work
because their salary.
Oh.
So they don't have to pay anybody any more money.
That's how bad it is over there? They're owned by Apollo Global.
Yeah.
They're worth $1 zillion.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's just that they're cheap or there's no money in advertising. I don't know what's going on, but it's horrible.
I'll tell you, radio is, that type of radio's in trouble. It costs a lot of money to do an all-talk format. And,
I understand, but people have been quitting or getting fired, and they're not getting replaced.
I know.
When I left Johnny B's show and my own show, they canceled the show, and I was never replaced. Now it's just Johnny and Will. When people left Drew's show, like Seth, they didn't replace them. So they have all this money that they're not paying people. Oh.
I thought you keep going.
Oh no, that was
Bubba's got to eat his chicken.
Sorry.
I ate my homemade. My
I'm
boyfriend.
sorry.
My boyfriend made my homemade.
Yeah, so the bone, it's bad.
He
I'm
loves
glad
me
I'm not there
More
anymore.
than he loves you.
What?
Oh, so sorry.
What?
I never make
He
your
loves
chicken.
me more than loves
Yeah,
you.
you never made me chicken.
Yeah, but he makes plenty of whatever that weird stuff you like at tofu with some grass kicker.
Mm-hmm.
Screw that.